Hello, and welcome to part 13 of Role-Playing Public Radio's adaptation of Impossible Landscapes. This is our adaptation of the famed play. As we begin, our protagonists have entered the Hotel Broadalbin after being chased through, a variety of locations by a seemingly infinite number of static agents, but they have found safety in the hotel and its strange denizens. They have checked into their rooms, and we will begin after they've all had a night's sleep. So every wounded agent can make a con ×5 roll to recover 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, just trying to find my constitution. Okay, 55.
So, you did not sleep well, although the rooms are clean and nice.
I did make it. Yay.
All right,
That's like sleeping after being shot with a shotgun several times. Not the easiest thing to do.
Yes.
You just can't find a good position.
Yeah.
Also, the food at the automat is strange, but it's not strange. It's filling. It's fine. I don't know. It actually doesn't taste strange to you, or is it? But you've had some food, you've had some sleep, you've had strange dreams. You don't remember waking, but you've all recovered your willpower, and you have adjoining rooms. I imagine you keep the door open between them. And you have whatever you were carrying.
Open and blocked open, yeah.
Perhaps barricading the doors to the hallway a slight bit. But yeah, you the four of you, you do have the invitation to the ball, its instructions therein. If anybody wants to talk to one of the other agents first, before, just let me know what you want to do next. Marley.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna freak out some now that I've lost consciousness for a little while. Okay.
Reasonable.
So as soon as Marley's awake and seems to be functional, she's going to sort of pull Yersinia aside. Not really trying to keep this a private conversation, but she's only sort of talking to Yersinia about it initially. Sin. Something happened out there when I got shot that I don't know what to do about. When Ryan and I were out there bleeding, I don't know how to describe it. I felt that if I chose to, I could just let go and I would come back again like before. And that I could do that to Ryan too. And I didn't. And I don't want to die. I'm not doing that again, but last time it just happened automatically. I didn't think it was me, but what if it is me? And what if it costs something that I can't see? Or what if I can only do it so many times? Or so I didn't know what to do. I fell and I froze and what if Ryan had died? Or what if I had, and I don't know what to do about any of this, and I can't not tell you, but I was a little hanging on by a thread last night. So I wanted to tell you as soon as I could function, and that's now, and that's so that's what happened to me yesterday.
I'll squeeze both of your shoulders, kind of gently move you back to sitting down on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what's the blockade situation between our rooms? Can I just, foot it out of the way and shut the door?
Yeah, if you want, unless Jørgen or Ryan try to stop that.
Jürgen's fucking.
I imagine Jørgen, right? I
wait.
imagine you're in the other room. I would imagine there's two rooms. One,
Like I'm not. Yeah.
Yersinia,
Ryan's here again, baby.
Yeah.
Ryan will see you go to shut the door and be like, "Oh, thank God!"
I wait until Ryan's nearby. No.
No. All right.
Yeah.
I
I think Jürgen sort of bolts upright and looks at what's happening, but sees the look on just every other person's face besides his, and decides that maybe it's all right. Maybe we just leave this one alone.
I'll put the stuff out of the way of the door, shut it, and then come back over to Marley and squeeze your shoulders again and say, "You did very well telling me all of this. I understand that everything that we're going through right now is a lot to deal with, a lot to think about. So, I told you before, and I'm going to say it again. Don't think about it. Do you understand?"
It's it's just hard.
I know.
Everything's fucking madness. And
Listen, this is only temporary. This is just a sickness. If I'm right, then just like any other sickness, there is another side. We can make it through. As we've been told over and over, the only way out is through.
yeah.
And once we do, we have a very long time together to look forward to.
Those guys are getting really good at shooting me.
They are. I am trying to find a way to alleviate that problem. It would help if you didn't seem so eager to get shot.
I have been trying to survive ever since our last talk. I'm just apparently not naturally good at it. So I'm working on it.
Is Ryan still in the room?
No, I would
I'm
imagine.
in the other room.
Yeah.
All right.
Ryan and Jørgen are the other room. Right now, it is so quiet, you only hear a slight ticking, the two of you.
The bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So with Ryan in the other room, that, affected friendliness will drop. And Yersinia will just say, "If it comes down to it, I want you to kill Ryan if you have to, in order to survive. Do you understand?"
Yeah.
Good.
Until we find Noya, it's you and me and her, and that's what matters. It would be great if the others were there with us, but I didn't tell you much about the ritual, but your little demon friends are, let's just say that they taunted me with some very specific things about my past and about our daughter, and I know what matters.
Good. And if you ever forget what matters, you can always come to me.
I know.
I'll pet Marley's hair. Kind of fix it up, because it's always fucking messy.
She has much shorter hair in this time period than she did because she got sick of it.
Yeah.
All right. She calms down somewhat, feeling, weirdly much more stable this morning than before, but, was sort of saving up a breakdown from yesterday.
I mean, even 40-year-old women aren't immune to getting good girled.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. So, the four of you are in your two rooms, and it seems safe and fine, but, you two could, the wounded people could rest more if you wanted, or you could venture out.
I want to venture out.
Yeah,
all right. If she's venturing out, I'm going with her.
Okay.
The automats have cigarettes, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Fuck yeah.
There is a tray left by your front door that has fresh gauze, antiseptic, and other medical supplies.
Yeah, the usual welcome tray.
God.
With a little note, courtesy of the front desk.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to head down to the automat
Yeah, and if I hear a door open, it is rather like the door of one room is tied on a string to the door of the other room, and like
you can I mean, the floors are wooden and slightly creaky. You can
we're not going to be running off by ourselves in this place.
Yeah, all right.
I'm not trying to be sneaky either.
Yeah. Ryan spent like the early morning trying to redress his wound on his own, like with a mirror, and it's not great.
Would you like some help?
You know what? Yeah, that'd be really nice. So step by step tries to teach Jørgen.
I mean, Jørgen's got first aid at 50. So
it's fine then. Yeah. I forgot how good.
You don't have to roll to keep it.
I just usually do the other side of it.
Like,
it is not morning, by the way. It is still night. But
you all
felt like it slept.
Fucking situation here. Are we like? Is the Broadalbin like a building with windows and then and outside we can see, or is it? Okay, weird.
Do we still see the static cop dudes outside?
You look across and you see streets. You see a man with a gas mask and a shotgun across the street. Are you looking at your room window?
Yeah,
you're pretty high up, so he's just a little dot, but he's carrying a gun and he's wearing something on his face. But you have history, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what I got.
You don't have to roll.
History at 33.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to know that that's not New York. That is Europe somewhere. So go ahead and give me a sand check.
Excellent. I failed that.
Yeah, 1 for unnatural.
All right. Yeah, that's fair.
This is you're not wherever you are. It is not the New York of 2015 or any New York. You can make a history check if you want to recognize what city it is, but it's definitely European.
Yeah, I will do that. Let's roll them bones on that one. Nope, failure. I got nothing. It's weird city.
Yeah, it's European. Like you can just tell like difference between an American and a European city, but it's older for sure. But you can't recognize the specifics. You're also on the 13th floor, so it's harder to see things. But it's definitely night, a bit foggy, but you could all go down to the lobby and see what's going on there. Get your cigarettes at the automat.
My fucking cigarettes, and I'm betting money that they have a specific brand that I'm looking for.
Okay.
These places always have that fucking weird shit that you like with Emmeline, how they had the good tea.
Yeah, gunpowder tea, yeah.
Yep. So I guess everybody's following me to the fucking automat?
Slowly, but surely, yes.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Ryan?
I feel like shit. I feel like I was shot. It's not great, I gotta tell you. It's wouldn't recommend it.
You get used to it.
It would just kind of like half smile at Marley and be like, I really don't want to, but
that's fair.
So there's Charlie there, the elevator operator. He's like an older dude. He is quite, jocular. He's like, how you folks doing? Yeah, where you going?
The automat, please.
That's the lobby. Yeah, it's downstairs in the lobby. Yeah, of course. Here. Step in. He operates the machine. Yeah, by the way, if y'all want some company for dinner, you can come down to. All the staff live in the basement. I could take you down there for dinner. It'd be nice to have some company.
I'll shoot a glance at Jørgen. Like, do we?
Like during this little discussion, I don't know if anyone takes notice of the fact that Jørgen has moved rather close to Charlie and is scenting the air a little bit.
Do we need to get a fucking spray bottle? Bad dog.
Does he smell like food, or does he smell like something rotten or wrong?
Yeah, he smells human. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's a really kind offer, and honestly, I kind of appreciate that you spotted us as not being, sort of stuck up people above the working folks, I'm sure you get a lot of that type coming through.
Oh, yeah. No. It's, I understand you people, you want a nice time, but, maybe you want some, not the big stuff eating the automat can get lonely, So, yeah, some nice
Charlie,
company.
You probably see a lot of people come through here, right?
Oh, sure. All kinds.
Actually,
bums to high class people, like everyone.
Faye, what does Noya look like? I don't think we've actually talked about this, so I don't know.
So predictably, Noya looks nothing like either of us, because Noya's not related by blood.
What? No, come on.
Noya is probably about 20-something at this point in time. College age. Let's leave it at that. Very green eyes, dark hair.
Yeah, basically, I'm describing our daughter to Charlie to see if he's seen anyone who looks like her come through here.
Doesn't ring a bell, but like I said, there's so many people come through here.
I'm sure. I just, you seem like someone who'd be worth asking. I bet.
No, I'll be thinking about it today, and if you come by for dinner, I'm sure I'll have some more thoughts on the subject. Yeah. What'd you say your name was?
Noya Brina would be what she answers to.
Noya. Oh, that's a pretty name. It's a pretty name.
Can I roll humans on him to see if
is this maybe I'll remember if you jog my memory kind of situation?
You can give me human.
62 success.
Yeah. He is he seems to be sincere in that he's not lying, but he is obviously very lonely and really does want you to come to dinner. So yeah,
I mean,
would love to have him for dinner.
Well, down.
Well, Ryan, what?
Oh no!
Sorry, come over for dinner. Yes.
Well, no, you'd be going to his apartment in the basement.
I was very aware of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you get down to the lobby, and he pulls back the little cage for this is like an old 1930s style elevator, and it is very rickety. But yeah, you're down in the lobby. Elmer Law sits at the front desk, smoking a cigarette, reading a newspaper. There's some people in various easy chairs, by fireplaces, reading or snapping. Yersinia, you make a beeline for the automat. And what was the brand of cigarette you were looking for?
I'm looking for a discontinued brand, Leica cigarettes.
Yep, they have them. They look very old.
Discontinued in the 1990s. Oh, yes! Yes! The Ballamore Canals are her second choice, but they're still made, so thank God. All right, yeah, give me some of those fucking things.
Please tell me, do they actually have Leica on the package?
Yes, they are Leica brand cigarettes. Yeah.
Oh, that rules.
So yeah, you have your Leica cigarettes. And yeah, Elmer Law sits at the front desk. You've already talked to him last time. And
do we
Jørgen, are you following Yersinia into the dining room to the automat?
Yeah, she has a tendency to get in trouble.
Okay, come on.
You do feel a bit more at comfort in here.
Can I connect that to anything, or is it just a vibe?
It's just a vibe. You do see some people camped out. There's a fireplace in there. Some
in the automat.
Yeah, well, it's like a dining room. The automat's in the dining room. So the automat's up along, basically a series of vending machine kind of things up against one wall. And so, but there's like a
cafeteria for adults. Yeah,
low ceiling, narrow dining room. Yeah. And yeah, there's some people there. There's some old guy, passed out in their own vomit in a darkened corner.
Nice.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's what you all see, but you seem very, it just seems kind of cozy, especially for Jørgen. But yeah, the whole place, it seems very still. Like people are moving about, but kind of languidly. There's the fans.
So I've got a question. Are there any like timekeeping devices anywhere in Broadalbin that we've seen?
No, yeah, there are.
Okay. So
none of them are at the same. They're not synchronized.
Okay,
Right.
Great.
I was actually going to ask, since the dude invited us for dinner, like, do we have a sense of what time it feels like? Do we have like a vibe, or is it just chaos?
Give me a power times 5 check.
Yeah, that'll turn out well.
Dinner when it's dinner, baby.
Oh, hey, I make it 48 under 55.
Yeah, you feel like this should be morning.
Okay.
You feel like you have about 8 hours before you can do that. But you're kind of like all, like, just, you don't feel like anyone's, I mean, there's no obvious threats in the air. You're not, the static agents definitely cannot come in here. You're all very certain of that, because if they could, they would have, yeah. And so you kind of all feel a sense of relief from that, at least. But yeah, what do you want to, like, actually, Ryan.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. You can give me an alertness check.
Oh God.
Yes, I do make that.
Okay. You see a woman eyeing you kind of suspiciously. Actually, you realize she's not eyeing you. She's eyeing Jørgen suspiciously.
That's rude. Just because some people, just dressed different to you or whatever. That's kind of...
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Actually, as you look at her, you realize she's dressed more modernly. Like, she's not wearing, like, 1930s era clothing. And she approaches you. Hey.
Hi. Ryan's, like, pulling a coffee out of the vending machine thing. Hello?
Yeah, Jørgen's not looking at her, by the way. Jørgen's sort of looking at the automat and kind of seems to be just sensing the vibe of the place. He's kind of distracted. He's like, hey, do you know that guy?
What's it to you?
That guy is bad news. He got me in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
A lot of danger, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jørgen.
Ryan will try to, like, not pretend that he knew that. It's like, what kind of start, like, walking with her away. Like, what do you mean? Like, tell me more. Like, trouble?
Yeah, I guess it must have been a while. It was months ago, but he was at the hospital.
Shit.
And he was, like, really hurt, but somebody was after him, and I was visiting somebody in the room that he was in, and and I, like, these dudes with guns were chasing him, and I got caught up in it, and I think they're still after me. I think they think I'm associated with him, so I'm hiding out here. And God, it's just, that guy is bad news. He gets everyone around him in danger. I know that much. And he didn't give a fuck who he hurt. I was just visiting I was just visiting, like, my friend, my colleague, I guess. We were working a fire, and he got hurt, and Jesus, I just remembered he sacrificed himself to save my life. She looks really distraught.
Are you okay? Like, why are you telling a complete stranger all of this? That's you realize you sound a little out there. No offense, but he kind of, like, raises an eyebrow.
Well, because you're in date. Because, like, I don't want the same thing to happen to me happen to you.
Yeah, you're saying people are chasing you. That's
I got. You give me a human check.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a no.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they're staking out the hotel. I've seen those people with guns. I've tried to leave this place a couple times, but I see them with the gunmen out there waiting. And
how they're not waiting for you? Maybe this guy was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
What would I do? I'm just a firefighter. You know, why would anyone be after me?
I don't know. Not my real concern. Like, you might have made enemies somehow. How would I know? I don't know you. What is your name?
Nicole?
Okay, Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have my morning coffee. And you're here telling me that some guy's a madman and people are chasing you and he's killed a lot of people. That doesn't look like a guy that kills a lot of people.
All right, roll persuade.
Gaslighting, yeah.
That is a critical failure.
Oh, no.
All right.
A photo of me and Jørgen, like best friends forever. Oh, God.
Just this incandescent rage goes over her face. She swings at you and misses. And she just storms. She's just like beside herself with anger, and she just like runs out of the room. Jørgen, by that time, you see someone like you hear a table being pushed or a chair being knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
You turn in time to see a woman. The back of her. Roll int ×5.
Yeah, let's do that. Why
Yeah.
not? Int ×5. 85. Total failure.
Someone just ran out of the room. You didn't really
That's
recognize
a weird
her. Yeah. You just saw the back of her. It was definitely a woman. So, and Ryan looks flustered.
Ryan's very happy that she missed. It's like, oh, God, you dropped the coffee. Like, God damn it.
Ryan, did she just try to mug you?
Did she? Women, you know, am I right? Just.
Fuck, right?
No.
I feel like maybe Ryan needs to work through some stuff.
Okay, I'm going to roll human on Ryan and succeed at a 55.
Okay. Critical success. Yeah, Ryan is I would guess desperate to end this conversation with you about this topic immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan knows something about you or suspects something. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think right now? What do you not want Jørgen to know?
I was just trying to protect my buddy, Jørgen. It's my bond. I was like, I don't want to talk shit about my buddy. I was going to go to Jørgen and be like, that bitch.
Yeah. All right. You guess the topic was you. With a critical success, she had something to say about you, and Ryan did not.
I want to ask if he knows Nicole.
Nicole. Yeah. Sorta. Firefighter. Was in the hospital at the same time as me. She died.
All right, sand checks for both of you.
Yeah.
Success.
Also a success.
All right, just one for each of you. Dead woman walking around.
What is so horrifying about not being killed when you die? I don't understand.
I don't know if she died after this whole thing, but she seems pretty alive and here.
Well, my first reflex would be to say that she isn't real, but I still have a lot of fondness for Marley, so I'm going to suspend my judgment.
Oh,
It's a weird place that we're in. Speaking of that, Yersinia, you need to hear this too.
Ryan goes to get a second coffee, just walks around the one he spilt.
Yeah, I'm also getting a coffee, so I'll pass one over to you.
This place makes me feel comfortable in a way that I can't.
This specific room, by the way, the dining room.
In a way that I can't account for. It's this room, the dining room.
Could you try something for me, Jørgen?
Sure.
Could you think about what you want to eat and see if you can find an automat that has it?
Well, Ross, does an automat have a warm human heart in it?
Does not.
Oh.
Okay.
Looks like not.
Interesting.
But I just wanted to tell you all, in case I start feeling more
or less this way, and I don't notice. I don't know.
Well-
Just thought you might want to be aware.
I hate to suggest, since this room seems to calm you down, that you leave it, but I think it would be best if we keep you out of range of whatever compulsion this place has.
Limited time here. Some of these guys around here remind me of flies stuck on paper in a hot room.
I'll look at the barf guy in the corner and just nod. Okay. So there's actually something I wanted to do with Losset, right?
Okay, sure. He's right there at the front desk.
Maybe we can get back out of here.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of gesture with my cigarette. Am I allowed to smoke in here?
Yeah, of course. He's smoking.
Is Marley with me?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good. My shadow. All right. Now, Mr. Losset, I believe that last night you had a brief conversation with our friend Yngve about a favor that you wanted to request of us. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, this isn't free. We want something too. I'm sure that you could understand this. You're very kind, very ingratiating. But something that I'd be interested in seeing is, do you have a guest list for the Broadalbin?
Oh, I got some idea of who stays here, but the guest list keeps getting out of date real quick. You know what I mean? It's bits and pieces. A lot of the older ledgers go down in the basements.
I see.
Yeah, if you want to find a particular guest, you can go down to the basements and I can direct you there. But I mean, I thought you'd want to go to a particular place in the basement.
I do, but I like to get all of my ducks in a row first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Now, you said that you've got it, I assume, in your head, right? You know who's here and who's not, right?
More or less.
Can you tell me if a man by the name of J.C. Linz is here?
Oh, yeah, I know him. Great, swell fella. He was here a little bit ago. I don't know if he's still here, if he's moved on. He had an invitation to the masquerade, you see. Ball. So I don't know if he's already left for that or not, but he was around here a little while ago. I can put you on his path. I know where he was going. Yeah, but I can't guarantee that he'd be here or not. You know, I'm not tracking him all the time. I got a man in the front desk. But yeah, he was definitely here. And he might still be here. But best bet to catch him is to follow his tracks. And if you want to know what those tracks are, well, you got to do a favor.
Can we help you?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes, I assume, I'll look at whoever's present. I assume we have no issue with doing a favor for this fine man, do we?
Don't expect so.
Well, it's real simple. I just want to... another guest here is this guy named Roger. He's a writer. He's he's been talking about this manuscript he has. And I really want to take a look at it. It sounds real interesting. These newspapers, we haven't got
it. Is it Mr. Curran?
Yeah, that's his last name. Yeah, you already know him. Yeah, this will be easy.
Night C, right? Or is it a sequel?
Well, that's it. I don't know. He's saying it's his masterpiece, but I really want you to get the manuscript for me so I can read it. Easy. He stays on the 7th floor. Yeah, Charlie could take you to his floor. I mean, he's sometimes around the lobby. Not right now, though. But yeah, track him down. Get the manuscript.
We're new here. I've got a question. Not used to this place. Are there laws?
Well, I mean, you know, management doesn't like a big mess or anything, and we do have staff here to make sure nobody does anything dumb, like try to set the building on fire or anything like that. I wouldn't recommend that, friend.
Do your guests normally attempt to assault other guests? Because a lady tried to punch me earlier. I was being very polite and just offering conversation.
Well,
and out of the blue, I mean, you
roll
were
persuade.
Here. No one in the dining car.
Roll your Karen check.
Oh, God, that is a critical failure.
Why, Ryan? What the fuck?
well, I'm sure you're just an innocent angel. I'm sure you didn't do nothing to provoke her.
I don't want to play into how bad Ryan will be, but he goes, he just mutters some terrible shit under his breath.
The good news is this interchange gives to Jørgen the impression that guests here don't have rights. So let's go to Karun's room.
Okay. You all, let's see, who figured out the time earlier? It was Marley.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me another power times 5.
Oh no. I feel like
that's the game.
I feel like thinking about the time was a mistake. I failed that one.
Okay. As you get on, it's like, good evening, y'alls. As you get onto the elevator with Charlie. I hope you had a good day.
Is my coffee still warm?
Oh no, it's ice cold.
What the persona fuck is this? We did like 2 things.
All of you give me N times 5 checks.
Oh no.
All right. I make that.
That's a critical
Me too.
success.
All of you give me sand
5.
checks. Yeah.
Regular failure.
I make it.
I make it.
I critically fail the sanity check.
It's only 1 if you fail, even a critical fail. But you realize, you just spent hours kind of looking around, browsing the automat, staring at the fire, and, talking to a man with green stained dentures, about, insects, especially strange little gold bugs. Just minutia, reading the newspaper for hours. All of you were just, and now you realize if you want to, you can stay focused. Now that you realize if you aren't focused, you are just going to lose track of time. You think you do.
Very easy to lose track of time.
I don't realize shit. I don't know what you guys are on about.
You have to spend 1d4 willpower to stay focused every 8 hours.
Ooh.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. So he's like, so it's dinner time. Charlie's like, hey, you want to go down and have dinner? Or you got business? I don't want to be too rude,
We'd love to have dinner. We can deal with our business in the morning, can't we?
I mean, there wasn't a clock on it as far as we were told.
Yeah, not clock on anything. Yeah.
What was
wait,
that?
no, there's clocks everywhere. Sorry. Yeah. Excellent. So you go down.
Do I still have my gun? Totally unrelated question. Do I still have my gun?
I imagine everyone's carrying their handgun at this point.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if this was, more quick changes on the stage or what's going on here.
You go down to the employees level. This is just it's a short elevator trip. This is the floor below the lobby. You look down the hallway as you step out the elevator. It contains dozens of small filing cabinet-like apartments off long, narrow passages built in a perfect square. You can hear people above you. The ceiling is composed of bowing, sometimes stained wooden planks, which you recognize from the lobby above. The whole area of the apartment shakes and booms and rattles with endless foot traffic above, way more than was in the lobby when you were there moments ago, it sounded like. But you can smell cigarette smoke, loud ball music coming from other apartments, laughter, gasps. It sounds like the staff on their off time are having a grand old time. But Charlie leads you. You can also see at the very end, at the opposite end of this little section, there is a staircase continuing further down to another sub-basement level. But there is a dust-covered red velvet rope hooked to the wall. But Charlie leads you to his apartment. He opens the door. You all have to go in one at a time. It's kind of narrow. It is filled front to back with handmade wooden dolls, each half a meter tall. He lets you in. It's my hobby.
Wait, why is he lonely then? I don't.
Yeah. Each is roughly carved with movable limbs tied together with yarn. Features are drawn on roughly with a ballpoint pen. Each hangs from a metal hook on the wall, surrounding visitors on all sides. You see one that kind of reminds you of Henry Castaigne, the superintendent of the night floors. In fact, there's another one that looks vaguely like Emmeline Fitzroy. Each of you recognize one of them. So, Jørgen, what doll do you recognize?
A fucking clown.
Yeah, there's a clown.
Jørgen doesn't wait. Like, he rips that thing off the fucking wall and, like, dismembers it and throws it into the hallway.
Social faux pas.
What? Oh, you didn't like that one? He seems crestfallen, but he is so desperate for company.
Sorry, Charlie. Can't abide those. You've got room to make a new one now. Look at it as an opportunity.
Okay, well, you know what? You can if you can pose for a new one, then I'll let it slide.
We don't know each other quite that well yet.
You're breaking my balls here, Mr. Nygård.
No, you would know.
He's yeah.
I apologize for my friend Charlie. We've had a long and stressful travel, and clown phobia is actually fairly common. Okay. And he just, I'm sure,
by the way, I am focused. I am spending my willpower to remain focused for this segment of time.
All right.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh yeah. Do we have to declare that? I suppose.
Yeah. Just roll and spend it off. Yeah.
All right. Is it D4? You said
D4.
Ooh.
Is there any like system in place for shunting willpower loss?
Nope.
Okay.
God.
Much.
Of course, I roll a 4.
You just need to sleep to recover it all.
Yeah.
Wait, so Marley didn't learn about the time pass. I assume we could tell her about the time passing.
Yeah. So
no, you just let me zone out. Like,
yeah, it's good for her. She loves it.
So Marley, I'll just say you recognize Noya as one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yersinia.
I'm grabbing Yersinia's hand.
You recognize a different one. Which one is it?
Dr. Friend.
Oh yeah, Maximo
Nice.
Friend. Yeah. Ryan, who do you recognize? Yeah.
The kid from that cultist group.
Yeah. Philip.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few others. And he goes into his little kitchen. You all smell the scent of meat wafting from the kitchen as he talks. He's just Ian does, go ahead and Marley roll persuade.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm being very charming, I'm sure.
Oh, sure.
You can't do worse than Ryan.
Yeah.
61 under 75. I'm good.
Yeah. Charlie's mollified by that. He's like, I know how it is. So he quickly comes out with a 5 bowls of stew, one for himself. It is there's unidentifiable meat and chunks in it.
Smell like anything particular?
It's maybe?
Can I ask Jørgen how it smells?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Ooh, that's actually a worse answer, I think.
Is it good?
You'd have to try it.
Yeah, no, he's eating it.
All right,
Yeah,
give me
fuck it.
sand check.
Oh no.
13, make it.
Yeah, tastes pretty good.
All right.
Does it taste like people to me?
You honestly, it tastes good. That's literally all you can describe it as.
I'll go
I'll
for
say
it.
It's good, and I don't recognize it, if you know what I mean.
I'll nod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
roll
trying
biology on the stew. Do I recognize?
All right, sure.
Yeah, a little more precise the methodology.
I do make that.
You think maybe insects mashed into little cubes?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Some nice golden scarab stew.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Sounds
look
good
at
to
it and
me.
be like, kind of shrug. All right, let's try it.
Yeah, I'm digging in.
We'll be eating this in the future.
So y'all's are new, right? You're all new here. Yeah. So I gotta
is it
ask.
Is it that
Charlie's
obvious?
last name?
Charlie? Oh, he does have a last name.
So where is his wife? He said that he had a wife, right?
Antonaki. Antonaki.
Antonaki?
Yeah, it's Italian. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly.
That's fine. It's in Italian.
Yeah.
Mr. Antonaki, forgive me for cutting ahead of the conversation here, but...
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask if you'd seen the puppets yet.
Yes. Where did you find the model for that puppet? And I'll gesture at Noyes with a very strained smile.
Oh, they come to me in dreams. Sometimes people pose for me, which is really nice. It'd be really polite if one of you could. It would be really, really a great gesture. Yeah, I'm trying to practice, but and it's not these. These are dolls. These are not the puppets. These are just look at the ceiling. They hang them from strings. You'll see them soon.
Look at the ceiling.
Yeah,
there is a recessed track in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the difference between your dolls and your puppets?
Well, I don't control the puppets. I don't, it's man, it's you'll see. You'll see. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I think we may have seen some of them before, now that I think about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway,
I'm eating my bug stew. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
I am not eating, but I'm being very polite.
I heard all kinds of things. There's people going down in the basements. There's a lot of interest in the basement because there's supposed to be this maze down there. I saw people go down with lanterns and ropes and pickaxes, all kinds of things. It's a real mystery down there. But I haven't seen it myself. But yeah.
So did you say that all of the staff lives down here as well, or is it just some of them?
Oh, they should. It's not my job to keep track of everybody. It's just I'm on the elevator. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So was any of you anybody can roll a human now?
I make it.
I do not.
20 I make.
He really wants one of you to pose for him, and he's kind of he knows.
Can I roll occult and get a vibe for how bad of an idea that would be?
Yeah, can I roll a natural for the same thing?
Unnatural would work, yeah.
Okay.
Roll unnatural.
I
make
roll
it 22.
But...
Oh no!
I do not make it, but I am excited.
Okay, so 22 on unnatural. All right.
Yeah.
Charlie does not seem like he actually has much power here. It probably wouldn't be super great, but it's about it's not gonna damn you or anything, you think. It's not you're not making a pact with the devil, right? You're just you're just it's a little weird and a little creepy. It's probably not great, but maybe that information is really valuable. And
wait, okay, what was his last name one more time? I fucking forget.
Antonucci.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Antonucci.
Yeah. In the group chat.
Oh, in the group chat. I will look. Antonucci. All right. Now, Mr. Antonucci, it seems that you're rather interested in one of us posing for you.
Yeah.
What would we receive in return?
Well, maybe I know
Models
a little.
Are generally compensated.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do know a little something that might be really useful to you all. Because I figure y'all's, like most people, a lot of people here try to get down to that maze, because they're looking for something really important. And I figure, maybe I know something to help you with that.
I'll do it. I broke one of your puppets.
Great. You're I knew you were a swell guy. Yeah.
The one you make of me will be nicer than the clown one anyway. Fucking
yeah. You're all right.
Don't make any more clowns. That's part of the deal.
Oh no! It's you. You're not a clown, so you're not gonna be a clown. That's why would I do that? So yeah, you pose for. Yeah.
Most people's phobias of clowns are irrational, but Jørgen has a very good reason to. So
he does draw. He does with the ballpoint pen. Your features are drawn with exaggerated canines for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, he says, "Look, I know a guy. His name's Mark, and Mark is the man to go to if you want. He knows the way to the basement. He knows the way to the bottom of the basement to." They call it. It's a. Well, it's not just. It's like a practice. What's the word for? What's the fancy word for maze?
Labyrinth.
Yeah, it's a labyrinth down there. But I heard tell that they have all these bottles in there, and they're really. Yeah, but Mark's the man, and I know what floor he's on. I could take you to him anytime, and yeah. So yeah, I and you mentioned my name. He likes me. I like him fine. That'll probably get you in with him. But yeah, Mark, he can also outfit you too. A really good guy.
Outfit us? What do you mean by outfit?
Well, they don't got lights down there, is what I heard. You need light, and more than them little flashy lights you got. You need like something that lasts a good long time. And rope. Yeah, it's rope. It's a million uses for rope. Maybe pickaxes too. Pretty useful, seems like. Yeah, I don't know, but like I ain't been down there. But like that guy, he's your maze guy. What can I say?
Oh, God. Well, thank you, Mr. Antonucci. I believe that.
Please, Charlie. Yeah. But yeah,
Charlie.
Oh, the food was delicious.
See, yeah, we have a good time. You come back sometime. Yeah, we do this every week. It's good. Yeah.
Well, we don't know exactly how long we'll be in town, but we would, if we're around, then we can certainly make another. We can schedule something else. That would be lovely. I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, only an hour only like an hour-ish passes. Yeah, because you're staying focused. As those of you, I guess all of you spend willpower, feel a little drained, a bit of a headache. Yeah. So yeah, Charlie will take you back. You want to go to Mark? He's on the 8th floor, I think.
We need to go up to. Yeah. We need to go up to 7 anyway. So
I mean, you've been up for like probably 10 or 12 hours at this point.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah. When we get outside of the door, I'm gonna swipe the clown head so we can't repair it.
Okay. Yeah.
You sure you want to take that with us?
I mean, I'm going to throw it away just somewhere else.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he takes you. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go back to your room and sleep for the night? You got another chance.
Probably need sleep, right? Like,
yeah. All right. He takes you back up to the 13th floor. Go back in your rooms. The beds are made. Everything's fine. Our wounded members can give me
make them checks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before we all dip to sleep, well, we can do the wounded checks first, actually.
Oh, okay. Times 5.
Oh my god.
Oh, 33 critical success. Is there a bonus for that, or do I still just get 1?
That is a great question. You know what? I'm going to give you 2 hit points back.
Damn.
Ryan's like a side sleeper and keeps trying to sleep on the shoulder that was shot. Like,
oh.
Yep.
Once per night, he falls out of bed. God damn it.
God.
Oh.
Yeah, all of you get your willpower back.
All right. So before the night's over, is it possible to stir Ryan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why Ryan doesn't heal, is because Yersinia bothers him in his sleep.
Hey, there you go.
Perfect.
Would you like to step outside for a smoke?
Yeah, what? Okay. Is it? Are you what? Ryan, like, half awake. Like, okay, drags himself out of bed. Like, what? Yeah. What are you?
I'll gesture to the door. You first.
Ryan will just kind of chuckle. It's like, you're not going to push me off the balcony, are you? Go outside.
These rooms do not have balconies.
Oh, okay. Then, like...
Yeah.
Just into the hallway to smoke.
Sure. Yeah.
Does Ryan smoke?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll light 2 cigarettes then, and I'll hand you one.
Thanks. Yeah, this will help me sleep, I guess. Ugh.
Well, helping you sleep isn't exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Obviously, you woke me up.
Yes, I woke you up because something has been crossing my mind of late. You're likely to die soon.
Okay, I know I'm old, but that's a bit harsh.
Yes, I understand, but what I mean specifically is it seems like all of us have a contingency in place to extend our lifespan. What is your plan, Ryan?
My plan is to hope I'm still human.
You'd prefer to die human?
I don't know, but at this point, I see a lot of us losing ourselves, and I don't know how much of myself I will lose if I just go forever. Like, how
All of
thin
you.
can you be spread?
I assure you that if you live long enough, you will be an entirely different thing.
And at this moment, I have an out.
That answers my question. You wanted an out. You want an end to your story.
Yeah, but not soon.
I have a feeling that it would only make the most sense if your story ended soon. And what I want to offer, as much as I'm reluctant to trust you, no offense, is help in extending the length of what you have left.
Won't say no to a friend helping me out.
I'll just tip my head, finish my cigarette, and go back inside.
Ryan will yawn and just all right. And I really hope I'm well rested tomorrow. I really feel like the shoulder will get a lot better. Just
Is it
hopeful.
possible to wait until everyone's asleep? As much as I can tell in that anyway.
I mean, if you do something, everyone will have a chance to hear you do it. Like I mentioned, there's creaky floors and stuff like that. So.
I'm not walking anywhere.
Okay. What are you planning on doing?
I'm just saying something.
I guess Marley would have a chance of hearing you.
Okay.
In the same room together. But yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll cover Marley's ears under the guise of just petting her or something.
I'm gonna give Marley a alertness at half. Because
perfect.
that's still
Yeah, you're definitely just whispering sweet nothings.
Definitely.
that'll be
This is the kind of infantilization that she loves to go along with, is the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Don't
she's not
think,
conscious.
Just do what I say.
So that'll be 28. Let's see if I roll under that. It would be extremely funny. No, regular failure.
Yersinia is a sinister bitch, you know that?
Yeah, is that not what makes her?
Baby.
Is that not what makes her hot? I don't understand.
It's true. It's true.
all right.
All right. So I will say, beware.
Awesome. Let me look that person up.
No, Parsons a different one.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. That was good.
Yeah. Wait.
BUER, I assume.
BUER. Yeah.
R. Okay, yeah. All right, you can give me an occult check there.
Okay. Occult or a natural?
Whatever's higher.
Okay. I make that with a 9. Yeah, with a 9.
You feel stirring, but you think he won't visit you until the next time you try to sleep.
Perfect. That works for me. While I'm at it, do I know the name of a demon that can, prevent exhaustion or whatever? Prevent, essentially prevent the loss of willpower?
Yeah, who's the demon of Adderall, Ross?
I think that's Ryan.
Yes.
See here. That
Not
is...
calling the name. Not calling the name right now. Just.
I would. Yeah, you can make a cult check, but then I'd have to stop and look through.
Okay.
Because there are 72 of these fuckers, and they
You
all
don't have
have.
them memorized? What?
They
come
all
on,
have a different. They all have a different thing. All right.
Immersion ruined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broken.
Alright, well, I
Come on,
quit.
Ross.
I'm out.
Tattoo all of their sigils onto your body so that you remember what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, run down the curtains, everyone. Ross has ruined it.
Yeah.
So I met with a 30.
Okay. Which is a regular success. All right.
Yeah. So don't look through it right now. I don't need it
Yeah.
right now. This can just
Okay.
be a later thing.
Yeah, just remind me later, and I'll
right.
look it up between sessions.
Cool.
And yeah. But you think of an idea of a demon that would be useful to prevent exhaustion. So yeah, you all wake up. You all recover all your willpower, but you can immediately spend it to stay focused.
Yeah.
Yo.
So focus. All right.
Let's rock. Oh, 4. Great. Awesome. Good.
Mhm.
3 again. Hey.
Hey,
Yeah,
I rolled.
eight.
I rolled a 1. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, you got your 8 hours of focused activity, basically.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna wake up feeling like shit again and be like, God damn it, and just like take some of his pain pills because he has them.
Okay.
Oh my
are
God.
we
Oh, God, right.
are we rolling the author, or are we going to talk about the labyrinth with the guy on the 8th floor, or do we have other
that
things?
would be Mark. Yeah, Mark.
Let's do
Charlie
this.
gets. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Mark
let's
is
do
on the
this
8th
in-
floor. Sorry.
God, it's all right. Let's do this in order then. Why don't we talk with Roger and see what Lawsett can tell us, and then move on to Mark and see what he can tell us, and then we can compare and contrast what both of them say.
Yeah. Jørgen gets out of bed and cracks his back, cracks his knuckles, cracks his neck.
Okay, so all of you meet Charlie. He nods and smile on his face, and takes you down to the 7th floor where Roger is. He tells you in room, 722. All of you can give me a search check to see if you find it.
We were on good terms with Mr. Curran the last time that we spoke, right? Like, I think that we buttered him up, right?
A little
About
bit,
his
yeah.
fucking book. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Damn.
If he's still temporally the same.
Wasn't that
Anyway.
was he the one that Jørgen gave the yellow sign to as a suggestion to put
I
in his
think I
book?
did, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
no.
God damn it. I fail also.
I
Well,
mean,
I rolled an 11. So
Okay, yeah, you find it.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you
So is
find
the
it.
room unlocked and he's not in it?
I mean, what are you going to do? You find 722.
Oh, you find the room. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was confused. Yeah, no, okay.
big hotel, very big.
Well, dear, knock away.
Mm. Knock knock.
All right, Roger opens the door. He is. Oh, hey! It's been a minute.
Yes, we heard you were in the hotel, and
Yeah,
thought we'd come
the
by.
building's getting renovated, so I had to stay here until the renovation's complete.
Yeah, all that apartment living stuff. I'm glad I've left a lot of that behind.
Yeah. It's fancy meeting you here. I didn't. Did my agent tell you to come by? I know.
Oh no,
she's
you
been-
sort of just came up in conversation with there were some fans down in the lobby that had seen you, and so
All right, roll persuade.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jørgen is just staring at how widely the door is open, and if it starts to get closed anymore, he's going to just like blast in.
What'd you get?
Fuck. I miss.
Fans, yeah. Okay, sure. He does seem a bit suspicious of you. And
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Roger, I need to use your restroom, like, rather urgently.
roll persuade.
Success.
Okay. Really?
It's going to be a bad situation.
Oh, yeah.
in a second here.
All of you, give me a
Uh-huh.
sanity check.
oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Human interaction, oh no.
That's the burn down. Yeah, it makes.
Fail.
Hey, I make.
If you make it, you only lose 1. If you
Yay.
fail, you lose 4.
Cool.
Because all of you realize when Jørgen brings up the bathroom
Mhm.
that none of you have felt the urge to use the restroom since you've gotten here.
God damn it, Jørgen.
And
Nice.
actually, no, sorry, it's only 1 if you fail, not 1d4. I was misreading that.
Oh, hey, that's way better.
Yeah. But and you've not seen a bathroom, but now there are bathrooms.
Ah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do suddenly we all need to pee?
Only Jørgen right now, but I mean a little bit, like one degree or another. Yeah, roll a d6. If you roll a 6, you need to use the restroom. Very
Okay, I am in fact lying.
yeah.
No.
You just learned that you were lying.
Yeah.
So you he reluctantly opens the door and lets you in. He's like, it's just down, just over there,
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Yes,
no, I'll rejoin the festivities as soon as I can. Sorry about this.
And
Okay.
so this is the opportunity for me to search through his room while you guys talk to him.
Well, searching his room is concentrated. You make an alertness check.
Well, okay, I was gonna stealth, alertness, whatever.
Yeah. Alertness is just looking around quickly.
Oh, okay. Whoa, 44? 44.
Okay, yeah. You do see a manuscript on the table near the window.
Okay.
And so it is way out of the way. It appears to be handwritten, but he, has a pen there and, is writing. So there's no way to get there while pretending to go to the bathroom. But
No, so I'll just go in and start making the noises of water and clanking around in there and stuff, and in a little bit I'm gonna just try to make a little bit of a stealth situation, swipe this thing and leave.
Okay, give me a stealth check at -20 if you want to try and sneak and get it, because it's a hotel room and it's not a big.
Yeah, no, I make it.
Distract Mr. Karun as well.
Yeah. Someone would have to distract him to.
Yeah, I feel like you'd
Alright,
have
yeah.
to make sure that he was engaged.
So, forgive me, Mr. Karun, but it was actually my idea to come and see you. I remember our conversation last time about your novel, and how could I pass up another conversation? It was so
Well, how'd you know I was here?
engaging. The man at the front desk let it slip.
Oh,
He's a loose-lipped individual, isn't he?
Yeah, he's always putting his nose where it don't belong, trying to figure out
Yes,
people's
just
secrets.
between you and I, he doesn't seem the trustworthy sort.
All right, give me a persuade check to.
I believe that.
Yeah. No, I mean it's
to be
keep him
captivating.
distracted.
Yeah.
6!
All right. I'll give him a human roll.
Fuck.
He probably has humans, because he is actually statted out. Because he's an interesting character. What does he have? He actually does not have that. So yeah, he fails. He only has it at base, and I think human is base at 30, right? Yeah.
10.
10. Oh yeah, he definitely fails. So he, and you made your stealth check at a -20.
Correct.
Basically, you open up the door a little bit, and then just very carefully move around the floor.
I think Jørgen watches the reflection of the doorway and the people massed there in a lamp base or something, and waits until I can tell that Roger's not facing this way.
Yeah, he's facing away from you, and you're basically the stealth check is making sure you don't make it the floor creak, right?
Right.
And staying out of his peripheral vision. So you do that. You grab the manuscript. You
Stuck in my coat.
Yep. You put it very carefully in your coat, not to make a single sound.
Yep.
As Yersinia raises her voice a little bit to help mask that. And then you come back to the thing and flush the toilet.
And in fact, when I'm flushing the toilet and am now at the point where I would be, right? I'm right outside the bathroom, I'll say
Listen, I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Yep. You get that manuscript and you leave. Do you run out after you leave, or do you just walk away?
Well, no, I walk out into the hall
grill
and I'll just kind of give Yersinia a significant look, or anyone who's not engaged, in fact, with conversation. We're good here.
Well, the three of you could see Jørgen the entire time, so you can give me alerts. You can kind of see what he's doing. Like I said, you can see most of the room from the hallway.
I
so
fail.
All right. Well,
I make it, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what he's done, and basically, so you can keep talking to him if you want, as long as you keep talking.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Kroon, how has your book been going? I remember last time you said that it was going to take as long as it takes, but I was wondering, with how long it's been since we've seen each other, if you're any closer to finishing, or if the content has changed.
Oh, the content certainly changed, obviously.
Of course.
But I can't reveal too much. I mean, I have no idea what the progress. The story, it's kind of taken a life of its own. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of a living god.
What was the name of the movie that killed my ex-wife? Do you remember?
That, I think it was I know what that is. Let me look it up. You actually give me an intelligence times 5 check to remember that.
All right.
What an amazing sentence.
Yeah.
That's the name of the movie that killed my ex-wife.
I make that. I'm
Let's
smart.
see. A Song Before Travel.
Now, Mr. Kroon, what you've just said strikes me as something rather interesting. It reminds me of a movie that someone dear to me once saw.
I haven't said anything about its actual plot. I just said it changed it.
No. But you said specifically that it's taken a life of its own.
Oh, yeah.
There's a movie I'd like you to watch if you get the chance. I think you'd find it rather inspiring. And then I'll give him the name of the movie. And I'll
A Song
say,
Before
I
Travel.
look forward. A Song Before Travel. I look forward to hearing what you think about it.
All right. He nods solemnly, like, yeah. I'll have to look that up. That sounds fascinating. Yeah, he nods.
And then I'll make my exit after, shaking hands, pleasantries, etc., etc.
All right, so as you leave the room, he closes the door. Are you walking back to the elevator, or are you running?
Walking, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You don't make it to the end of the hallway before he opens the door. And says, "Give it back! Give it back!"
That's okay. And we leave.
All right, he's chasing after you.
Okay. Neat. I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. So he has a very large knife in his hand.
Okay, I'll fight back.
All right. Yeah, he gets a 30.
Okay, 63 under 66.
Okay.
So he's getting a machete.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
8 damage.
Okay. He falls down bleeding.
Can I approach him?
Yeah, he's
Is he like subdued? I mean, specifically, if he's subdued, I approach.
yeah,
Alright.
he is unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll kick the knife away.
I'm gonna look around. Is anyone opening the doors or anything? Like, was that heard?
You can give me an alertness check.
Yeah, I fail it. It's fine.
I make.
You do hear a sound coming from down the hallway. Like it's like a
Down the hallway in which direction?
From deeper into the hotel, away from the elevator, but coming towards your position. The hallways are kind of dark, like they're lit, right, but like dimly. And with the success, you can hear like a faint metallic sliding sound, like something being slid across a metallic railing or something like that.
Like
like a puppet, perhaps.
I'm not looking up at the ceiling is what I'm not doing. Instead,
Okay.
I'm going to the elevator is where I'm going.
Okay.
Can I at Mr. Karoon's body? Is it possible to rouse him?
He is unconscious. He would need medical aid.
Okay.
You want to drag him into the elevator?
Yes.
No. Yeah. All right. Let's bring him.
Hey, Charlie, how you going?
The elevator is not open.
All right. Okay.
It is
Pushing-
on
pushing
another
the-
floor.
Pushing the call button, I'm sure it'll be fine.
right.
All of you can hear the metallic sound now.
Are there stairs?
There are stairs.
I feel like cardio's, healthy, right? Mm-hmm.
Ryan, my
I
dear.
think we probably have to leave this fellow.
Would you mind
here.
resuscitating this fellow?
You can give me a first aid check. I assume all of you are carrying your shit at all times. At least you're important. You know, like
This
healing
isn't just
and
a
murdering.
hotel.
Yeah.
We've been through enough shit that
Yeah.
readiness is important.
Yeah, Jørgen, you shotted a number on him. Let me try to rouse him. I can't make any promises. I'll like get a kid out, like try to stop the rapid bleeding.
Sorry, I'm not good at half measures these days.
Well, he had a knife.
78 does make, so...
Okay, he stabilizes. He's still unconscious, but he's not going to bleed out.
There we go. Good deed for the day. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should not be here. Maybe we should go away from where we are right now. And I'm not looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, this is I want everyone to tell me what their next action is. You can run for the stairs, you could hide, or you can do something else.
Pulling Yersinia toward the stairs is what I'm doing.
Y'all let her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going upstairs or downstairs?
I'm just going 2 stairs right now. After that, I don't fucking know.
If there's stairs going up, there's stairs going down. You have to specify.
Well, up is where, up leads to our room and to the other guy's room. So I'd say up.
Right.
Up. I feel good about up.
Athletics.
Where are you?
Should I roll since I'm getting pulled?
Unless you want to resist, yeah. If you want to keep up with Marley. All right.
I fail. Sorry, Marley.
I make.
Okay.
Oh man, I also make. So
okay. Yeah, you're making it to the stairs. Let's see here, Ryan. What are you doing?
If the person that just told me to do first aid fucks off, I guess I'm going with them. It would kind of like just like look.
I got yanked.
Marley, okay. I'll look down at the guy and just like, sorry, buddy. Pat him on the shoulder and leave.
I don't want to find out what the
next time.
I don't want to find out what the puppets do. Come on.
Well, so basically, Marley, you only make a little bit of progress because Yersinia's slowing you down. And
who's the anchor now?
So Jørgen's the farthest towards the stairs, and I assume it sounds like you're going upstairs towards your room.
If that's what people are screaming, yeah.
Okay. And so Yersinia and Ryan are farthest behind. So they have to give me, and they look down the hallway and they see it. So both of you give me sand checks.
16, I'm fine.
Okay.
I fail.
Okay. That is going to be 3. You see a life-sized human-shaped marionette hung from strings that moves from their limbs in a herky-jerky gait. The tracks that guide these strings are found in the ceiling. But so their strings hang in the air above them, connected to nothing. And when they walk, they glide. But they are running, bumbling about, legs and arms flailing, feet rarely touching the ground. The faces are blank porcelain with empty eyes, but they look oddly human. It is dressed as a bellhop, but they are costumes without detail. And you see one coming down the hallway, and there is another coming, but following it. So it is not in range yet, but both of you give me athletics checks. Okay.
Did it by not in range, do you mean it's not approached?
It's not in melee range. Yeah.
No, is it did they just pass over Roger Curran or?
Well, they haven't gotten to your position yet.
Okay.
They haven't gotten to Roger either. So
I make it this time.
Okay. I also make it.
Okay. All of you are running up the stairs. This is tiring, so run D4 willpower. Also, Marley and Ryan, pop your stitches.
God,
Ryan, you take 1. And Marley, you take 2. As you feel blood soaking through as you run up the stairs. Yeah.
This is how Jørgen died.
No, it's okay. You can pop them at least 4 times. Then it gets bad.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
So yeah, you all make it. They do not chase you beyond Roger Haroon. You don't see what happens to him, but you have the manuscript and you get back to your rooms.
I'm sure they just take him to get first aid. Speaking of which, Ryan, how you feeling?
Yeah.
Like shit. Would you like some more help? I feel like this.
I mean, I feel bad asking because I can't reciprocate, but
it's fine. It's fine. Just heavy use of one arm more than the other. Attempt to re-stitch Marley. Yeah, 65 will make.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
You heal 1 damage, so
nice. Now that we're... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ryan, you can do the same thing to yourself. You have help from Jørgen and other people, so you can do without penalty. Yeah.
95. No, I don't.
All right. It's not a crit failure, so you don't take any more damage.
Yeah, it's like trying to describe what I'm doing in a mirror to someone else who is performing it on my back is not conducive to
Oh, sorry.
So, you're
actually, now that we're in our room, I am going to look up at the ceiling. Are there tracks that lead into here? That's good. Okay.
There are tracks everywhere.
Of course there are. Yeah. Why wouldn't there be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we, the tracks that lead to the room, is there anything in the room that is vaguely shaped to just put in the doorway of where those tracks are? I want to block the tracks.
Honestly, I don't think we should tamper with them. I think that knowing they're there is good enough, and I don't think that we need to draw further attention right now.
Ryan's got a cushion is about to. He's like, you know what? Yeah, okay. Just puts it down and sits down.
I feel like getting away once, we're good for now, and lost it.
Both of you can give me idea checks. The wounded people.
All right.
I make.
Okay.
I also make.
Yeah, you both realize you could just stay in your rooms and call room service until you're fully healed up.
I'm afraid of losing track of time.
I don't know how long we want to really be
How
here.
about, okay, I hate to say this because I'm, a very normal amount of codependent, but maybe Sin and Jørgen, you two should deliver the manuscript and maybe make introductions with Mark, and maybe Ryan and I should just, sit and not bleed for a little while.
Yeah, Ryan crawls on the bed. Is amazing idea. Yes, just lays the fuck down.
I'll look sideways at Jørgen. What do you think about this?
They're adults.
Yes, but 2 adults who are on the brink.
I have a shotgun and a pistol, and I'm even better at hand-to-hand if it comes to it, and let's hope it doesn't.
I have Molly. It's fine.
I can hold a fort.
To Yersinia,
You're more comfortable making decisions for other people than I am. I'll leave it to you.
this is said with zero hostility.
Yeah, he just says it.
Completely matter of fact.
It's great. That's why we love you.
You just tweeted it out. Yeah.
You just tweeted it out. All right, I'll lean in. I'll lean into Marley and say, how confident are you that you can defend yourself?
As long as they don't get in hand-to-hand range, I'm gold. And I mean, I'm actually pretty good in a straight-up fight, but the Stitches don't really like it.
Okay. I'm putting my trust in you.
Well, I will do what I can to be worthy of it.
Yersinia will laugh and then turn to Jørgen and be like, well, shall we?
He nods.
Okay. So the 2 of you go. Charlie, the elevator is easy to call. Nothing happened.
Yep.
And you are going down to the lobby, I assume. Or are you just going to go to Mark first?
Let's offload the script first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you get out of the lobby. Lawsett is very happy to see it. He's like, oh, thanks.
Here it is.
Yes. So yeah, the everyone here, the real, people, are everyone wants to get out, right? But you can't just go through the front door, right? Like, you'll below the basements of this building is the Whisper Labyrinth, what it's called. I don't know why, but there's a bottle there for everyone. If you find your bottle, you'll be free. It literally has your name on it. Yeah, but so I can get you a key that'll get you into the basements that lead eventually to the labyrinth. But
and this is the path that you said JC Lynn.
Well, there's someone who actually, I've never been able to find the actual path, the labyrinth itself. But I know someone who has. His name is Mark, and he'll get you in there. But here, take this key. This will go. Just go take that door over there, and that'll lead into the first basement. And but I don't know how to get from that door to the labyrinth, but Mark does. He's on the 8th floor. You tell him I told you're good people, and he can show you the way. I think. I mean, no, I know he can, but he may. I don't know what he'll want from you, but he doesn't. He's not exactly an altruist,
Sure.
I understand. And while we're here, would you mind sending some food and drink up to our room?
Oh yeah, of course. Sure. I'll have one of the bellhops drop it off.
Excellent.
Oh, and as a matter of courtesy, Roger and I had a disagreement about the manuscript, and he assaulted me in the hallway. I don't want to press any formal complaint. We worked it out. But any damages or mess or fuss, understand that he was the aggressor.
Oh, I haven't heard anything. No one's come to me with any problems. So I'll ask Roger next time he swings by.
Just dotting my I's and crossing my T's.
Yeah.
Be a good guest.
Oh, of course. But yeah, thanks for the little tip here. Yeah. So yeah. He puts the manuscript away, gives you a key. And yeah.
On our way to the elevator up to the 8th floor, I want to ask Jørgen. My dear Balto, you've gotten much better at lying. Where might you have
I've been spending a lot of time with...
Yeah, I don't even finish. I just sort of grin.
Yeah. I noticed your comment earlier, and I found it rather funny. If anyone's going to give me an honest assessment of my character, it's likely to be you. So, tell me, what do you think of me?
I think you're a toxic, domineering piece of shit. But exactly those qualities that's what's going to possibly get us out of this at all, if it happens.
I nod. I'm honored. Oh, and when I offered you a cigarette the other day, my intention was to get you to start smoking so that it's easier for me to get smokes. If you could start, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, at this point, I don't see why not.
Thank you.
I don't think ghouls get cancer.
We will.
Probably not.
Who knows? I think cancer is a seasoning for them, actually.
The door between the two bedrooms is open. Ryan's just like, you know what, Molly? I don't really get it, but I'm glad you're happy. Yersinia seems good for you.
I know it can seem... I have no idea how it seems, but where I came from was much, much worse. Yersinia has a clarity that most people, including myself, sorely lack. And that can be an unhealthy thing to hold on to too hard, but I don't care.
Good night.
All right. Let's see. Jørgen and Yersinia quickly get to Mark's room without a problem. And it's Mark Rourke. You met him in the smoking lounge in the McAllister. He's like, my two favorite residents here. It's good to see you.
You'd always be here, and here you are.
He lights up a cigar. Come in. What can I do for you?
Well, Mark,
Pours you each a glass of brandy.
I'll raise it in toast, but not drink it.
Graciously accept. I'm fucking drinking it. What?
I'll pass you mine then. Well, Mark, you came highly recommended to us from, I believe, 2 individuals. You said you might know a thing or two about. First off, it was who was the first one that recommended him to us?
Roger. Or no, it was Charlie.
Yes.
It was Charlie.
Antonucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Antonucci said that you would be able to outfit us, and we were also recommended we visit you by Mr. Lawsett.
Oh, yeah. It's always good to have your, be friendly to the staff. They can pay you back 100 times over.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're thinking of going on a bit of a bottle hunt.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Well, look, I know the way I know how to get there. It's hard to get there. You can go down those basements for years and years, but it took me a while to crack it. But you got to do something for me first.
Naturally.
Yeah. It's easy for 2 people of your abilities, I imagine. There's these 2 birds. They nest in the lobby, if you believe it. And I need them. And if you do that,
they need to be alive.
well, yeah.
Okay.
Don't damage them. That's important. And yeah, you do that. And give me the birds. And I'll let you know. Yeah. Simple enough.
So this tells us the way, and you'll help us with equipment that we need.
Oh yeah, he pats up, in the corner, which you didn't notice before, is a big wooden crate. He opens it up, revealing lanterns, and
Fucking like
coil.
Everest Expedition footlocker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I can outfit you. Yeah.
And I assume the outfitting includes maybe a rundown on what we could expect down there.
Oh well, that's variable, all right. That's something. It's a little tricky down there. It's dark, I'll tell you that much. Very dark.
I see. I'm sure that maybe it depends on who's going down there, doesn't it?
Yeah, and what they're looking for too. I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, there are birds in the lobby. So I assume you 2 are going back to the lobby to look for birds.
I guess, Jørgen, let's go on a bird hunt.
Both of you give me alertness checks.
All right.
Holy shit, I failed an alertness check.
Oh shit, this might be good. I crit make.
There's 2. You see the 2 birds. They're on the ceiling of the lobby, and they're very still. So you'll need to climb up there to get them. So it'll be like athletics.
I'll point them out to Balto and be like, "Well, I'm not much of an athlete."
All right, I'll fucking I'll take off my coat and bundle it up so that I can, use it to capture birds, and I'll start climbing.
All right, athletics.
I make it.
They're actually lifelike sculptures of birds.
Oh, well, that makes it a little easier.
Yeah. So yeah, it's easy to
Presumably.
get them. You take them back to Rourke.
That's suspiciously easy.
He smiles broadly and removes a small golden egg from one of the birds. You can both give me alertness checks.
Yeah,
This one I make.
I fail.
Yeah, it's like a mechanical process. It's like there must be some sort of clockwork mechanism in the sculpture that lays golden eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark cracks it open in front of you. There is a small golden bug in it, and he immediately eats it. Both of you give me sand check.
I know what that does.
Mm-hmm.
I make.
I also make.
All right, yeah, fine. He shudders in pleasure and a large smile. And
What did you want to know?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So there's a man. He has a book and he carries a bottle with him. And I know what room he's in. And he's the one with the key to this place. And he's actually on this floor, not too far from here. It's room 830. Yeah, you need to get to him. And that will have the key, and then that'll lead you straight to the labyrinth.
Is he interested in parting with the key for anything, or is this going to have to be a tough negotiation?
Probably tough.
All right.
What's his name? Can you give us his name?
Nah, no one knows his name. Some say he used to be like one of them. What's a fancy the people who work on the wine? That was his job.
Chef?
The wine tasters or experts, the ones that helped you choose the
sommelier.
Sommelier, yeah, that's him. That's what he used to do. Is sommelier. That's what people called him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I suppose once we have that sorted out, we return to your crate.
Yeah. I'll outfit you alls. We can all go down there, and it'll be great. Yeah. I can lead you right through the basements. We can get in the labyrinth. We can find whatever you're looking for down there.
Well, Jørgen, shall we pay a visit to our sickly, or shall we go and see the sommelier?
By the way, did you both pay your willpower tax?
I forgot to, but yes.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
Fuck, I'm down to...
I don't want them getting hurt more.
I would like to suggest that we stop for the day, as this place is wearing me down.
Yeah, no rush. We got all the time in the world.
That's fine.
All right. So you go back to the room. Yeah. By the way, did you two both pay your willpower tax while you're resting in the room?
Absolutely not.
No, not at all.
Okay, both of you give me 3 con times 5 checks.
Oh no.
That sounds good. Sounds healthy.
I don't make it by 1. Oh.
Okay.
What's my con times 5? 55.
Hey, I made 1. Yay.
Okay.
And so I made 2 out of 3.
You restore 2 hit points.
I made 1 out of 3.
All right, you restore 1 hit point. They've been gone. They were gone for 3 days, and you spent the 3 days sleeping mostly.
Good thing we had room service set up. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm assuming that the 3 days lapsing is a thing we don't fully realize until they get back.
Yeah. There's a pile there. Yeah, there's an empty tray of food outside their doors when you two come back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe splitting up was a bad idea.
So the 2 of you come back.
Shit, no wonder you were tired.
Both
3
of you,
days.
you two can give me learning times 5 checks to just like recognize that they have noticeably healed. Yeah.
I make it.
Yeah. Time is like everyone give me a sand check. 1 if you fail. If you
No, I make it. I'm getting used to this place.
Yeah. No, I'm good. It's fine.
It's 1 unnatural. Yeah. You two were gone for a few hours and it's been 3 days for them.
Yeah, I don't remember like redoing all our bandages and all that stuff that has obviously been done, and that's unsettling.
When you think back now, you do though. That's the weird thing. Yeah.
You know what's nice about this is I don't have to have the panic attacks that I would have had with you being gone for 3 days. It's nice. That's not a good sign. I don't like that.
I must admit, this is the longest we've been apart in 20 years?
It's it's been a little while.
Mm-hmm. Well, you all can go back to sleep. I mean, they look beat. Jørgen and Yersinia looking absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of like I felt fine the whole time, and then it really came crashing down.
Let's get you to bed.
We had a productive days, though.
Okay, we need to all check in with each other before we go anywhere, I think, from now on. But let's do that in the morning, or whatever passes for that
Yeah.
in the hotel.
Marley, dear, I'd like to sleep, but I don't want to sleep with my hair braided. Would you unbraid it for me?
Of course.
Just right like, oh, Jørgen, do you want me to brush your hair?
I think I'll manage.
Isn't Jørgen like fucking almost a close shave, basically?
No, like at this point, he looks like the old drunk from Midnight Mass. At this point, like he's got a big old beard and like in his 50s, he looks a little bit like a washed up pre Santa Claus situation.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Marley has much shorter hair in the present, and Jørgen took all of the excess.
Yeah.
All right, so all of you go to sleep, and Yersinia,
Yep.
you are awakened. There is a strange man standing next to you in bed. Marley is fast asleep. He is severely disfigured, as if burned long ago in a fire. He leans into you. He asks, "What ills are there?"
How specifically would you describe Ryan's wounds out of character?
I mean, you can describe them like.
I was running away when I was shot, so I assume like one of the shoulder blade kind of like upper back area shotgunned.
Yeah. I'll basically just describe how fucking fucked Ryan's body is right now.
Okay. He vanishes.
All right. Great.
Yeah. All right. So, Ryan, you wake up. You are fully healed.
Dang.
Yeah, give me a CA check.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with this. This is a good thing. All
No,
right.
it's one. You're from unnatural. Yeah, give me another count times 5 there, Marley.
Alrighty. Just, going the long way around. I can live with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, dear.
Ooh, just miss. Nope.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
do we recover?
Sore.
Willpower? Do we just fill up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just fail, but you have to
All
spend 1d4 to stay focused. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
All right, everybody, pay in. Ante up.
So yeah, you've all explained I imagine Yersinia and Jørgen explain what you have to do now. Go to room 830. To the sommelier.
Really quick though, Ryan, what's your reaction upon waking up and being totally healed?
It's just like so used to that pain that it's gone now. I'm gonna say like some of his arthritis is also gone. Like he has so much more mobility in that shoulder compared to the other one. Like it feels like he's got his tennis arm back, kind of. And he's just got like takes off all of the bandages and stuff, looks in the mirror, and it is like the skin around it looks so much healed and like younger than the other kind of like skin, and just I guess that's help from a friend. Nice. Okay, that's good. No, that's good. He's unsettled as fuck, like trying to convince himself this is okay. No, like this is good. This is what I want. Yep. He's very happy, not for the pain. That he will like kind of like look at the pain pills that he would be taking every morning and just kind of like shrug and not take it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you get to save them for later.
Yes.
Yeah, we just move some pills over from the business pile to the pleasure pile.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's kind of impossible for the other 3 not to realize that, unless you're making a concerted effort to conceal your health.
Absolutely not. He's just like, this is great. Like, wide range of motion, doing some like jabs, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a hell of a sleep. I feel great.
You only slept one night, right? Did you guys? When we went to sleep was right when you came back from me, the whatever your errand
Far as
was,
I
right?
know.
Okay then. Okay. You want to take a look at mine? Because it is not better yet.
I will, yeah. I will like tend to the wounds if possible. It's been enough time, yeah.
Yeah. But you can't. It's just automatic. Like, yeah, it's just changing bandages.
Yeah.
Like you already made.
Just
your
making sure
check.
it doesn't. Just making sure it doesn't get worse. Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to change your bandages. Like they give you bandages every day. So yeah. There's always more bandages.
It's a hotel. Duh.
Did they deliver us 2 things of bandages today, or just the one?
Just 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oddly comforting.
Yeah. So you know that you need to go to room 830.
Yep.
And you find yourselves there very soon, and the door is closed. Is anyone? What are you going to do?
Knock.
It sort of creaks open.
Neat. All right, keep an eyes peeled. Let's
Who's going in first?
Jørgen will go in first. He'll stalk in.
All right. So Jørgen,
Yo.
tell us about the briefing for the mission where you went into the sewers to hunt ghouls. Who else was there?
Well, I think Amanda Fitzroy was probably there.
Mm-hmm.
And probably was that mission like an official or like
that was a Delta Green?
Delta Green, like
it
wasn't a double agent mission. It was just a Delta Green thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it was.
You were called in from Boston, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it was probably.
Oh, Ryan was there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably Ryan and Fitzroy and like some informant, like an unhoused person who got sort of scared out of their normal zone by the goings on.
We'll say Frank. So,
sure.
You're there now. It is 1994, or at least you're there. You're your younger self. Ryan is his younger self. Amanda, you can play. Well, actually, I'll play Amanda because she's giving the briefing. And Marley, you can play Frank, the homeless person who is there. But yeah, you're here in 1994, being told that there are these.
So wait, do I occupy my younger body, or am I standing there watching myself?
No, you are your younger self.
Oh, okay.
It is. You were just snapped into 1994, and you're in a warehouse in New York City, about to go into the sewers, and Ryan is his younger self. And
I assume Jørgen's sitting there with like a face on, like he just took a giant hit of salvia, like just really, really disoriented.
Yeah, is this a sanity roll? This feels like a sanity roll. I am a younger self. No,
not for you.
Oh no! Oh, I see. You're not you now. You're you then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Jørgen's scene. Jørgen's.
I'm the dumb bitch trying to do both at the same time.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is an earlier operation, and Amanda is talking about entry points and sweeping techniques to and so yeah. So that'll cover how we are moving through the area. We are going to rendezvous with another team that is sweeping from the east, but we do have a friendly who has a red flashlight and will click it 3 times in a row before approaching, and that is how we know it is a friendly. It will look. The friendly is different, but we'll use English. We'll speak to us in English. You see something that looks wrong and does not speak to you in English, or does not click the flashlight 3 times, then assume it is hostile.
Right. So three flashes. It's a good guy.
Yes.
You say the word different, and that sounds loaded to me.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen the elephant yet, I guess, is the easiest way. This is a threat vector, because these entities are responsible for multiple disappearances, which we really can, they're murders, they're killing people, they're pulling people off the subway. That's why our friendly is I don't know what you would call it, a mutant, but they are scavengers. They don't hunt living people. We have to make a choice here,
I mean, is it? Look, I've given you what I know about like the layout and everything. I don't have to go, right? Like I don't.
Well, you're our
feel like
guide.
Are you sure that you can keep me safe? Because like that's some shit down there, man. I don't know if you guys really know.
We have rifles. We have. Do you know what this is? This is called the Dragon's Breath round. It's an incendiary shotgun ammunition. It'll set anything it touches on fire.
Okay, so I'm going to be behind that. Is
yes,
how that goes, right?
You just tell us where to go so we don't get lost. Because we need to go to here from here. There's another team also armed, and we're trying to flush them out and get a kill zone. Try and get them. They'll go here to here, and we go from here to here.
Look, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about. Look, I don't know what. I'm sure you know your shit, but just like all right. Okay. Cool. No, I'll point you, and you just make sure that I get out. Right. That's okay.
Yeah.
Jørgen's gonna like kind of take a deep breath and try to focus and see if there's any way to magic eye his way out of this.
All right. Give me a sand check.
Yeah.
Cross your eyes and look in the middle distance.
Yeah, die went flying. Oh, it's a dolphin. I fail.
Okay.
Yeah. Ryan's just like, I thought you only needed me as like a backup EMT in case something went wrong. But
well, I mean, you have to be. I mean, we can't like.
If
call
something
you from
goes wrong like that, you need to be right there.
Yeah. You lose 6 sanity, Jørgen.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you okay there?
I mean, if you lose 6 in 1, isn't that a temporary?
Yeah. Fight, flight, or freeze.
Well, I could pick fight and we could find some stuff out about branching timelines, or I could pick freeze, which I think is what I do pick. Like, I think that I just go really, like, corpse white and, like, start sweating and breathing shallowly. My eyes are all dilated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just saying, like, I'm good in the field. Like, my stitches never come undone. Like, I am on the ball. Like, I just... Do you really think it's going to get that bad?
Meanwhile, the three of you see Jørgen pulled in there, and he is sort of looking up in a trance, and he is fading from view slowly.
Oh, no.
Fading from view, like becoming the opacity is reduced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, don't like that. Can I roll unnatural? Do I understand what's happening?
Yeah, sure.
Don't make my 6. Fuck it. It's Jørgen. Ryan is going to step in and see if they can't, like, grab the back of his shirt and pull him out.
Ryan, you are now in a New York warehouse in 1994. There is Amanda is there giving a briefing about the mission. Jørgen is there as you remember him, and there is the homeless guy Frank, and this is something that happened decades ago. You remember how this mission goes, and Amanda is talking about flushing out the mutants to get them in a kill zone. What are you gonna do?
Try to signal to Jørgen to see if that is my Jørgen, because
is Jørgen sitting there having a panic attack?
No, that's not your Jørgen. That is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very much. We can't do this. We can't do this.
What do you mean we can't do this?
this leads to everything happening. No, this is wrong.
All right.
20 years from now.
Roll sand.
I'm fine. That's 12. Yeah, she'll be right.
All right, you lose one. Jørgen, give me one last sand check. And this is at a negative 20.
I'm making a negative 20.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. I make it. 26.
Right, you lose one.
I've lost so much sand.
Both of you, they snap into a normal-looking hotel room. There are 6 or so bottles on the bed, and 2 uncompleted bottles on the table. With no names on them. There is a strange chest-high machine that looks something like a specialized lathe, along with a scattering of shaved glass fragments on the floor. A bottle is locked into the lathe, clearly unfinished. A plain glass cylinder ready to be shaved with sinuous curves. Each bottle is unique and different and has a weird shape to it. You recognize this as the same as those that are seen in Dorchester House. The lathe stirs to life on its own, carving a new soul bottle. Both of you feel as though this room has been cleared of whatever force was in it. And so, yeah, the two of you, Yersinia and Marley, you saw both Ryan step in, get pulled into the room, and then start fading for a moment, and then suddenly they both snap to. And
then just the lights come up around them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Grab Jørgen by the shoulders. Is it you? Is it you? Is it? Please.
Yes, God.
Okay.
The fuck happened to you two?
I don't know if it was fucking bad.
Time happened.
I feel like glancing at Yersinia, like, should we go in or?
I think whatever it is gone.
It feels
just
fine.
gonna grip your shoulder.
Yeah, gonna sort of hold on to you as well and step in.
Alertness. So can we read the names on the bottles?
Yeah. So let's see here.
I make.
All right. It's a name you don't recognize. But each has it. But as the bottle finishes, a marionette rises in a corner, unseen from before. It wears dark purple silk robes, velvet slippers, and a pale mask. The fine silver corkscrew hanging from a long satin cord around its neck. Strings hanging from a track overhead draw it forward. It collects the bottle that pops out of the lathe and slides out the door. But there is a red string now that you see from the track that you can follow. All of you see this red string, and all of you can give me an int times 5 check.
All right.
I'm gonna follow it. 15, I make.
99. I am an idiot.
14.
I also make it.
Yeah.
Those of you realize if you just hold on to this red string and keep following it, it will lead you to the Whisper Labyrinth.
Let's fucking go.
We need to get it out first.
Yeah, we don't have the gear.
Well, he's on this floor.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Well,
Can we
let's drop by?
Does the string go past his room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, it's meant to be then, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Mark opens up the door. He's like,
I think we got a line on where we're going.
Great. Yeah. He gives you. Let me come with you. It's better to go than going alone. I'll go. Yeah.
Glancing at Yersinia and Jørgen.
Sure. Why not? Like, Jørgen seems weirdly absent. Like, he's not doing so hot.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, we'd love to have you along. Why don't you lead the way?
Great. He goes into his room and pulls out just starts handing you expedition gear. All of you get a lantern. All of you get some rope. He starts throwing pickaxes and shovels at your feet.
Whoop.
Yeah, what do you want? Like any kind of 1930s expedition kind of safari kind of gear. If you want it, he has it.
I'm putting on jodhpurs is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, it gives you like 1930s flashlights too. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can just
Light
name
source
some.
and fuel for the light sources.
Okay, yeah. It gives you a big rucksack.
Amnesia, the
filled
Dark
with
Descent looking ass lantern.
I mean, they've stressed it's dark, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up a pickaxe because why are there so many pickaxes? I don't know if there's a wall we need to get through or some nonsense.
Okay, yeah. Big sturdy pickaxe. But yeah, you start following the string. And yeah, if you want anything unusual, yeah, just let me know. Otherwise, you have lanterns, rope, and at least one pickaxe.
I'll take
Do they
another
have a
pickaxe.
canary.
Yes,
I want a canary.
there is a canary. You know what? I do have a canary. It's in this little cage here.
Oh, is it a tiny golden bird?
Yes, but it's alive.
We're gonna put him on like the end of the pickaxe and just like behind me. Just
It starts singing a very sweet little song.
Aw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing will go wrong. The bird will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the birds are for,
Ryan?
is for being fine.
Yeah.
Ryan, since you have the canary, why don't you lead with Mark? Put that health to good use.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good to me.
All right. You follow it, and follow it, and follow it, and follow it as you go down and down and down and down and down. And you get to a door after you go past the lobby. You see that, and you head in to the basements. Because as you go down there, there is a key. You have the key to unlock the door to get into the basement. From Lawset, you open up the door. There's flickering light bulbs reveal this place is empty. This is like the hotel, feels lively by comparison, lively and safe. This does not. It is dusty. It is dim. You walk in. The first thing you see is dust-covered music hall off to the left, a ruin, and then off to the right, you see a ruined and an abandoned library.
Does this have a similar vibe to when, I don't know, for example, we were escaping Dorchester House?
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. But you start walking through these dusty and abandoned basement hallways. What are one of the things you see in some of these rooms as you're following the red string? Let's see here, Jørgen. What is one of the rooms you see that you pass along the way?
The
Think 1930s Overlook Hotel kind of vibe. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, it just so happens that the tiny one-room apartment that Jørgen and his sister and parents lived in originally was built at about that time. And so I see the room that I grew up in and the blood stain from where, they came and beat my dad to death when I asked them to.
Yeah. And it's been there for decades. It is covered in dust. But the bloodstains is oddly visible to you. The light shines very brightly on it. Yeah, you pass that by. See here, Yersinia. What's another room you pass by on the way as you follow the string?
The classroom of the college professor who became increasingly hostile towards me as I not only excelled in his class, but often made a fool of him.
Okay. And yeah, it is there. Covered in dust. Did it have a chalkboard?
It did have, asshole. Yes, it did have a chalkboard.
Yeah, there is something written on the chalkboard. It is the last thing your professor said to you. What was that?
You should be committed.
Yeah. And let's see here. Marley.
What I see is it's a closet, like the inside of a closet, so it's very dark, but also the scale of it is wrong because it's much larger, like you're seeing it from a child's perspective. Just a darkened closet that is much bigger than it should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as you pass that by, and finally, Ryan, what do you see as you walk by these halls, these rooms?
He sees the outdoor amphitheater type, the place where he got married, the wedding arch set up with just rotten flowers, the chairs creaky, old, and absent. Life hasn't touched this place in a long, long time. Yeah.
All right. And I feel, I should say, all of you begin to feel, especially as you pass each of your rooms, you each begin to feel as though you're being watched. Occasionally you can hear sounds behind you, dragging sounds on carpet or around corners. You look back and you can see a barricade of fallen over filing cabinets and shelves and desks behind you to block your path back. All of you see, you look down another room that, is a vast, empty, an enormous room. There's just hundreds of chairs, folding chairs lined up there. You see a shadowy figure walk across the light behind the chairs. And yeah, but you have the red string and you follow it.
I like the red string. Red string is good.
You like the red string.
I'm going to make a point of gripping onto Marley after we pass the room that I saw through in a moment of rare fragility.
Sort of pull you closer and in a bizarre reversal, sort of pet your hair lightly.
And then eventually, after you go down level after level after level, and you've lost track, and eventually you come to a room that is different than all of the others so far. There is a huge room, and when you shine your lights in there, it appears to be like a Victorian arboretum, like a greenhouse, Victorian greenhouse filled with vibrant, overgrown shrubbery and wild plants. The ceiling, you see metal ribs intercut with frosted glass. And past that glass, it looks like sand or dirt. Like they took this Victorian greenhouse and buried it. You can just all of you faintly hear the sound of like glass creaking or cracking. But
don't think it's supposed to hold that much weight.
It smells wild. And alive down there. And Mark is like, we're on the right track. I know this. I've been here before. I once saw this man in a red robe. He was filling a silver snuff case with something in here. He ran off before I could find out. But yeah. So Mark steps in boldly and kicks a metal stand holding up some plants, and it goes clattering down, and the glass begins to crack visibly from the sound. He's like, sorry, quiet. Yeah,
just leaning casually back toward Yersinia. Do we need him for anything else?
But Mark is already picking his way through the room. Yeah.
Ryan will follow, trying to stay quiet, and just kind of like glaring at Mark and just lips sound shush.
String's not going into the room, is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay. I thought that he was going off of the path. All right.
No, this is the path. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So does the arboretum? Is it like a circular, and then on the other side there's a door?
Yeah.
Kind of situation. All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe the best thing to do is to just get through this room as quick as we can.
Yep. Yeah. Just going along.
Okay.
Do Ryan and Mark are in the room right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sure, this will go great.
All right, I guess, yeah, since the canaries are fine, let's go.
Yeah. Canary stopped singing, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they knew to be quiet. It's fine. Yeah, Ryan's like, these are smart birds. They know it's fine.
Yeah, you know also why prey animals go quiet?
Oh, no. You guys behind me would have said something if it was like, worried her. It's fine. She'll be right.
You're totally right. No, it's fine. I'm sure
Yeah.
Jørgen doesn't know anything about the predatory nature.
No.
All right. So you begin to walk across the room. You don't have to make stealth checks or anything. You just have to be careful and slow and considerate. But yeah, it stays that way. Yersinia, you step on something that kind of creaks or cracks under the weight of your shoe. And you realize you're stepping on some of the sand or dirt or whatever, but then there's a little bit that pours on your face. And you brush it aside and you look at it and it's not sand. It's
Elaborate.
very tiny yellowed teeth, like baby teeth.
Oh.
Give me a sand check.
Oh my god. I fail that.
Okay. Only 2.
All right.
There are billions of baby teeth around you. This room was buried in that. So
Is Jørgen nearby?
sure, you're all nearby. You're staying all very close to each other, basically.
I'll tap Jørgen's shoulder and then hold out my hand with the tiny baby teeth.
Blink a couple times.
Yeah.
Point to the ceiling.
Give me a sand check there, Jørgen.
I failed.
Those you grab some from them and you like put it in your mouth before you know what you're doing.
What the fuck, Jørgen?
And you start like
Oh
a
my God.
jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Ah, I forgot.
At the sound of the crunching, I will look back and just see the horrified faces, but not understand.
Listen. If there's 2 people that need to know about the bad thing,
Jørgen, you realize what you're doing and you lose 3 sanity. Like, it's not great, and the glass creaks visibly creaks and cracks under the weight, or just I don't know. But you
quiet thoughts is what I'm doing. Thinking very quiet thoughts.
So you all continue on. And, after some time, and you can begin to feel the wind, like a rush of air, cold air. You're in there is a something up ahead blowing cold, and it smells damp and dark, like deep, like the scent of a cave up ahead. But there's one more room.
How are the canaries going? Are they still silent?
They start chirping again after.
They just knew it was a quiet room. That's a good canary.
After we're out of the crystal palace of baby teeth. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby what now?
Yeah.
I don't know either. What am I talking about? Nothing, probably.
All right. So Ryan, you're in the Mark stops and says, kind of whispers to you, is like, "There's someone in the room ahead." He's talking to you, Ryan, since you're the first one.
Do you know them? You've obviously been down here.
No, I don't. I mean, the rooms always change, you know. I always find a different way here. It's they have their backs to me. I can't see them.
Can I see them? Like, if I try to look past Mark?
Yeah. Give me an intelligence ×5 check.
I know. Odd 4.
Yeah, you recognize that person. Weren't you the one to stick your head into the wall of the McAllister building and saw someone? Asa Darabandi, does that name ring a bell?
It does for me.
Yeah.
It should,
That was Yersinia. You're the
one.
one who saw him. Okay. You do, with the intelligence ×5, you do remember Yersinia did. You've did mention seeing something. I don't know if Yersinia would have mentioned that at all, but
Doubt it.
yeah, Yeah.
We've shared, but I mean, we've shared info on Asa Darabandi because we have all this fucking biography.
Yeah, because that goes all the way
Yeah,
back to the initial investigation and stuff.
That's true. He looks like a man.
I was worried I wouldn't get a chance to fucking strangle this motherfucker.
Yeah, he is you do think that's Asa Darabandi. He's wearing purple robes, pajama pants, slippers, but he is wet. He is basically the room is kind of small, and he is wheezing by an oversized wash tub. Water covers the wooden floor, and you can see a small body in the tub, like a child's body.
Yep.
And yeah, so that's what you see. And you do remember Asa Darabani killed a bunch of kids.
Load of children. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, the other exit's on the opposite end of the room, so you're gonna have to get around or through Asa. Yeah.
Kind of like stay here. I turn around. You'd say who the name Asa that one.
Darabandi, yeah.
Darabandi.
Did we ever get a picture of him? Also, sorry.
I don't see him on the board.
Okay, yeah, I will put him on the board. That is actually a rare mistake. He actually does have a picture.
Hey.
But yeah, I need to.
He's in the room, and it looks like he's got a kid.
You see Yersinia's jaw clench, but otherwise there's no other reaction.
Like, we gotta go through, and the only way out is through.
Yeah, best way through a place is to make an exit. So,
Ross, is there a demon for hurting someone?
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's probably quite a few. Let me give me a search.
Yeah, his name's Jørgen.
I crit that with a 22.
Oh,
fuck.
Okay.
All
right. Yeah. Here we go.
Let's see this fucker.
Ross is doing a lot of
juggling.
Whoa, it's so small.
Well, if Ross had memorized the demons in the first.
Yeah, come on, Ross.
There are 72 of those fuckers.
He's used like a bunch of them.
Yeah,
Just give me. It doesn't have to be. I'll trust your best judgment, but pick the demon that's the best at hurting somebody.
Yeah. How do you really demon hurt a motherfucker?
Oh man. There's so many options. And let's see here.
Thinking like opening of Macbeth, the speech where a guy talks about seeing someone unseamed from the chops to the nave, something in that sort of sphere.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, they need more rituals, or they need more categorization. These are the attack demons. These are the demons that do this.
Yeah.
Control F. Pain.
Yeah. Well,
right,
that's going to be so many.
Insert a check mark here so that you.
Okay, yeah. Here's one. You do have Furcus would help you with this. So, but you would have to. Yeah, if you do this, you're. So you can call Furcus if you want.
Yeah. I'll say, Marley, why don't you go on ahead and see what they're talking about?
Okay. Are you going off by yourself?
I'm not going off by myself. I'm waiting till I'm like lagging behind everybody, but can see them ahead of me.
Okay.
I mean, we all know the dude's up there, right? Because like if Marley's going up there, she's gonna draw her pistol.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's just a
Yersinia,
race.
You kind of realize if you try and do your demon summoning thing with them, you either have to go off by yourself or they're gonna have first crack at Darabandi.
Yeah,
so.
we all know about the demon summoning. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, I'll just very brazenly call out for Furcus.
Okay. All of you can give me an occult check.
Oh wait, I know that.
If you make it, you recognize Furcus as one of the demons from the Ars Goetia.
Yep, I failed.
All right. So,
I'm just gonna smile at Yersinia.
Yeah. So
can't place
since this is since I'm just going brazen, rather than telling Marley to go off, I'm just walking straight towards Darabandi when I call for Furcus.
Okay, Furcus appears. Just seems to walk out. All of you can give me, except for Yersinia, can give me a sand check for unnatural because the dude just appeared. He's a giant, muscular hippie, long white hair and a beard, wearing a tie-dyed shirt, parachute pants, and flip-flops. He goes up to Yersinia and asks, firearm?
Is there a gun that exsanguinates someone? I'm sure there is, right?
He's asking for your gun.
Oh, okay. I'll give him my firearm.
All right. He looks it over. He nods, hands it back to you, and then he walks away.
All right. Yeah. Stride unbroken. I'll keep approaching Mr. Darabandi.
Oh, I failed my sand.
Yeah, I
when the
also
dude appeared,
failed.
by the way.
I made mine.
All right. It's one if you. Yeah. Also,
Right.
you know Yersinia just called out for a demon, and
Yeah, we talked
a dude
about this.
appeared. Yeah. All right. All right. So Furcus did something to your gun.
We're gonna find out what he did real soon.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can roll firearms with a +20.
I want to see him first. I want to talk to him first.
Just
All right.
Hello,
grab
Mr.
the back of
Darabandi.
Mark's shirt to stop him from doing anything.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. So we're okay. There's so many things going on. All right. So
Yeah, sorry.
I'm following Yersinia, so when she moves ahead, I'll follow her, but from
All right.
a few steps behind.
All right, so Yersinia, you're the one calling out Darabandi as
Yes.
he's standing by the tub. He sort of staggers away. Huh? Very startled. So if somebody wants to interrupt what Yersinia is doing, let me know. Otherwise, everybody. It seems like everybody's letting.
I'm backing your plan.
All right.
Go for it if you want.
All right. He's like, what are you doing?
Hi, I just wanted to have a quick talk with you. I'm familiar with your architecture, and I just wanted to let you know it's atrocious. And then I'm going to fire one of the rounds into his knee.
All right, firearm +20 because it's close range.
That's 100. That puts me at 100. What do I do with that?
Well, just don't roll 100 then.
Okay. Yeah, I fucking make that.
All right, it kills him.
It kills him.
You don't have to roll damage. It just inflicts
Wow.
maximum damage.
Yeah.
Jørgen, are you hungry?
Oh, I'm covering
I?
my eyes.
Well, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
I'm pulling Mark to look the other
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah,
like,
we can
hey,
turn around.
Bon appetit, motherfuckers.
yeah,
Okay.
our friend's gonna take care of the mess. Yeah.
All right, give
Don't
me
avert my eyes.
All right, sand checks for everybody. You're gonna hear something even if you don't look.
Yeah, that's fair.
I fail.
I fail.
All right.
Oh, I failed by 1 because I lost one earlier.
Okay. So if you're just looking away, it's 1 for hearing horrible sounds. For looking, that's really bad. That is going to be 4 for you, Yersinia. What'd you get, Jørgen? Did you
I
make it?
succeeded.
Okay, so that's 1. And you managed not to just instantly reach for the child in the dead child in the tub. You managed to retain that level of control.
Yeah, more muscle in this one. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, you consume. You consume Darabandi.
Yeah, like I'm skeletonizing this motherfucker. This is gonna take a little bit.
Is this a bones and all situation? You can eat teeth.
If it can be, yeah. I just found out I can eat teeth. So.
Well, the tooth is more like a jawbreaker. It's something you suck on. Like you could.
Okay, well, we'll definitely be cracking for marrow though, when I'm
Yeah.
like eating the brain and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat all his
dog
fucking
when you're
terrible
eating him?
ideas. Yeah.
It's gonna dig through my pack, see if we. Hey, Mark, did you pack any of that brandy or?
Yeah. So yeah, you killed Darabandi. With you tried to shoot him in the knee just to wound him, but the bullet just went straight into his heart.
It hit his knee, went up his femoral artery, and then blew out his heart.
No, Jørgen spits the bullet into his hand and gives it back to her.
Yes! I'm gonna keep that fucking bullet as a good luck charm, baby.
Oh, beautiful.
I pocket the bullet.
Yeah. So yeah, you are pretty sure if the rest of that magazine is similarly blessed.
Really? Oh wow!
Yeah. But yeah, you can. Yeah, some time passes. Mark seems unperturbed by this. He lights up a cigar.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke also. Why not?
Yeah. Both of you, give me an alertness check that looked away.
Oh, gotcha.
99. I'm very distracted.
Regular failure, so nope.
All right, both of you see it. And don't avert your eyes in time. There is a light coming from one of the rooms, and it crosses into the hallway. And both of you give me a SAD check.
I don't like those dice anymore. These dice
that's
are my
fine.
new friends.
I pass.
All right.
I don't.
So, Ryan, you look away. You just saw a light coming from one. A light appeared in one of the side room and started getting brighter and brighter, indicating a light source was moving towards the hallway you're looking at to look away. And you avert your eyes. You kind of just black out for a second. And so you're just kind of like, it was an overwhelming, you feel like an intense sense of vertigo for a second, but you kind of stabilize. And so that was weird and fucked up. But by the time you can look again, the light has passed. Marley, all you remember is that you see a figure walking across the hallway from one room to the other, from the room on the right to the room on the left, and it is incandescent. And the figure wears a crown.
Oh.
And you only lose 2 sanity.
Okay. I'm gonna just I guess bow my head slightly.
But that's all your brain kind of stops for a moment. And you
okay. Good.
It kind of calculates that. And the path opens forward. And let's see, Jørgen finishes.
Yep.
You continue forward, and and the red string terminates at tied to a crumbling archway. Stone archway. A chill draft issues from it. It is quite cold. And you see a small circular stone room with 3 damp and narrow hallways leading off into the darkness. It is absolutely black. You can already see from the side walls there are small alcoves on both sides of each wall, and each holds an opaque bottle. There are thousands of the bottles just within sight. And you have gotten to the Whisper Labyrinth. And that's where we'll stop.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a series of hallways, staircases, and small rooms carved from porous gray stone. And that is, and Mark is very excited. Oh yeah, we'll end with Mark running headfirst into the labyrinth on his own, and quickly disappears from sight.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got his own maze to go through. We'll deal with our shit.
And so that was the Hotel Broadalbin, and now you're in.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry for the sand check, everybody. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I saw the king.
14 points of sanity today.
I'm sure you won't lose any more next session, though. It's just a maze. It's fine.
Besides, you got to eat.
It's true.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I had things prepared for Yersinia and Marley if they stepped in room 830.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tell us?
Because it's all from your past. Yersinia, it would have been the mission briefing for the bombing. And Marley, it would have been for the hostage negotiation that made your career at the FBI. No, y'all did it. It's fine.
So good.
Yeah. So, we'll pick up from there. Any final thoughts before we go?
Well, thank you for running it. Very good. Very good.
It was fun.
It feels like we're. It feels like we're running and the ground is crumbling beneath us, and we need to Wile E. Coyote and not look down right now.
Yeah. That was very fun, running into a bunch of people from our past, and they're just like, well, they're dead now, or it's just Bye.
Yeah, a lot happened today, by which I mean the 5 days that we spent today.
Oh, it was way more than 5 days. Yeah.
I'm not thinking about that.
It was oddly cathartic to kill and eat Asadera Bondi.
Yeah. 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 I've been wanting to fucking torture kill that guy for so long.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got
Now all we got to do is track down Maximo Friend.
Yeah, I still plan on doing that somehow.
I want to. Oh no, Marley's plan, if we find Friend again, is to pull out one of his eyes with her fucking knife.
I gotta say, spitting out the bullet and handing it back to Yersinia was probably my favorite thing I've done in a while.
That was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Go team. Good team. Teamwork, hey.
Yeah. You're getting closer. Yeah, that's for sure. Next session will be really fun. Yeah, the Whisper Labyrinth. There's just so many fun things can happen there.
I juiced you up, Ryan. You better spend that well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're fully healed again. Yeah. I am kind of surprised you didn't just no, we just spend a month and fully heal. Fuck it. You could just
It's also a haunted as fuck place. We generally don't want to be let's just nap for 2 months.
You never know.
Napping for 2 months. So you offered something that was unequivocally a good idea, which means it's a terrible idea.
Ross. I don't know if you didn't. I don't know if you read the invitation, but the only way out is through. Not the only way out is casually hanging out in the evil hotel.
Just casually hang out in the evil hotel. Yeah. Good times. You could have met.
Yeah.
You could have met more people from your past.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and early check out of the place where time is bleeding to death. Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll all talk to you later for the Whisper Labyrinth. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. Bye.